Hello, everybody. Welcome back to FerroDice. I'm Ferro. I will be your GM for this adventure. I am joined once again by the band of heroes, Trixie, Eli, and Tyler.
Fuck
Previously
Terry.
on the show, we had a lot of ground to cover, and I'll summarize it quickly. We met the band of heroes who were aspiring adventurers without an adventure, but that quickly changed when they were tasked with recovering a mystical book of summoning spells. Things went awry when they discovered the holder of said book had plans to unleash a variety of mystical creatures onto the realm of Cadence, one of which was the Sound Flayer, a deadly beast that could stop anybody in their tracks by using a cursed silence spell. Jezebel, the hero's mentor, tasked them with finding 4 cosmic stems scattered throughout the continent of Cadence that could repel the beast. It has been roughly a week since the events of that first episode. We rejoin the band of heroes, not in the kingdom of Popularis from which they hail, but in the deserts of Gnashvyl. After the dissonance, lawlessness and disorder became the desert's main export. It developed a reputation for 3 things: crime, debauchery, and tractors. They like tractors a lot for some reason. No one's ever really figured that out. Welcome, players, to Gnashvyl. After hours of navigating the treacherous Badlands, you finally begin to catch a glimpse of a nearby town. It's been days of travel. How are we feeling after the events of episode 1, character-wise?
Fucked. I do not feel good at all.
Completely thrown off.
Yeah.
It's understandable. You're in a place you've never been, trying to stop a threat that you never could have seen coming. Speaking of seeing things coming, on the horizon, the sun is out in the middle of the day. It's high noon. All you can see is a shadow. But there's a creature approaching, and fast.
Oh shit. Y'all see that?
How far, roughly?
It's getting closer.
Well, shit.
So we don't know what it is.
You can definitely tell that this is a humanoid figure riding something.
So as it gets closer, do we know if it's planning on attacking us or if it's friendly?
Very difficult to tell. If you want, you can give me insight. But it's going to be with disadvantage since you cannot see the figure.
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, God. Well, yeah, that's going to be a 6.
Oof.
Kieran, do any better?
Whoa, okay, hold on.
That one.
No, yeah, you don't have a mod, so roll again. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a 4.
It's very difficult to discern intent from what is basically a shadow, so don't feel too bad about it. You see this figure approach, and what you see is a gorgeous black stallion, jet black horse, and riding on it, in a cowboy hat and a duster, a massive orc who, dismounts the horse and approaches you. You can see he's got 2 things on his back. One is a sword, the other is a banjo. He approaches you, basically staring daggers at the 3 of you, sizing you up. As he does this, he notices the look of sort of confusion in your eyes. And he kind of comes out of that analytical state and says very bluntly, "What are you doing here?"
Quick question. What's the orc with banjo variant of white guy with a guitar?
This guy looks too cool for that.
Yeah, definitely. If I find out that you named this character Kazooie, I'm going to scream.
I did not.
Thank you.
Good.
I believe
So what
I
are we
asked
doing
you a
here?
question, folks.
We're just passing through. We're just vibing. We need somewhere
Yeah, I
to
get
sleep.
that one a lot. Listen, here's the deal. You're approaching the town of Red Road, my town. He sort of gestures to a sheriff's badge on his lapel. It's my job to make sure that that town is safe. And unfortunately for you,
In this circumstance, it means I am prohibiting any visitors from entering the town for the foreseeable future. So I suggest wherever you're going, you find a different way of getting there.
What happened?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. We were recently robbed by a group of vicious burglars led by the notorious outlaw Robbie Latwang. He takes out a wanted poster. You see a picture of a very dashing yet wimpy-looking elf with a handlebar mustache, very neatly slicked back hair, and a, frankly, too big bow tie. None of you would have happened to have seen this man.
Does
No,
not look
no.
familiar to me.
He's sort of sizing you up again. Well, as I said, as long as he's out there, I am not admitting any more visitors to this town. I don't know if you're working with him, and I don't care to find out. So wherever you're headed, you better find another way to get there. Red Road is off limits.
Do you have a suggestion of where we could pitch camp or find another place to rest if we can't come into your town?
He's thinking about it. Pitching a camp. I suppose you look like adventurers. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
That would be a good
There is a
assumption.
way. There's a way for you to prove your loyalty. I can let you into town.
What can we do to prove that for you?
Any sort of identification or something around you that proves you're not working with Latwang.
I mean, I guess I could take out the notebook, if that would help.
You take out the notebook. Okay. His eyes glint with recognition. Oh, shoot, you're with Decibel. Why didn't you just say that?
What, you know her?
Well, what we.
We're old
you know-
buddies.
Okay, well,
Wonderful.
Back during the dissonance, we helped to protect Gnashvyl's deserts from the invading troops.
that's really cool.
It is. It is. He gets really close to you, uncomfortably close as he says that. It's very cool. I've endured years of warfare and now years of stress protecting the people of Red Road. But if Decibel's sending people over the border, it must be serious. What brings you here?
Quick conference between the three of us. How much do we want to tell this guy?
Well, if he knows
What?
her,
I don't
He's
know
surely
if
a
it's
safe
be
bet.
that mean.
Or at least
I
some
think
kind
it's-
of buddy.
Okay, if we want to trust him, then I'll trust you guys.
spooky shit. I'd say that out loud.
Yeah, we're looking for spooky
Your
repellents.
spooky propellants?
Repellents.
Spooky repellents.
Mhm.
Well, I can't say that that's an answer I have ever heard to that question. I have a responsibility to the people of Red Road to keep them safe, and as a result, I occasionally obtain items of magical significance. Oh, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself. My name's Riff Marshall, and I suggest you come with me. He ushers you into town, and before you know it, you find yourselves in his office. He has on the wall trophies from various cases he solved, low-level magic items, that sort of thing. But he is mainly focused on one empty spot on the wall. He looks back at all of you, sort of wistfully. I used to keep an item of great significance there. You ever heard of a cosmic stem?
That sounds familiar.
I think we heard of it recently.
Well, when Latwang and his goons burst into town, one of the things they did was rob me blind while I was out protecting the people, but they only seemed
Do you know why
interested
they would want
in
it?
that stem. Because it's valuable.
Are we like in chairs having
Sitting
this
across his
conversation?
desk.
If you want to be.
Yeah. So I'm in a chair, but like you guys who actually know me notice that I'm just like bouncing in the chair, like eyes darting between all the shiny things on the wall, and you're just you should probably just be like, oh god, I hope she doesn't try to steal anything.
As this is happening, he's sort of continuing to drone on about like protecting the town and stuff, and he's like, That's why I'm so careful about letting thieves and people who want to steal from me into town. That's why I had to question you, because I wanted to make sure that nobody would try to steal from me or any of my valuables or anything like that. But you guys seem pretty okay. I don't think anybody here is gonna do anything stupid like try to steal from me.
No
or
intentions.
We're good. We're
Good.
very.
I shoot a deadly look at Robin.
I'm behaving. I don't say that out loud. I like whisper over to you. I'm behaving.
All right. Well, how about we make a deal? If you can stop Letwang, and I have good reason to believe that I know where he is, you go there, you stop him. I'll give you one item of your choosing.
But each of us, or just Robin?
Yeah, to what extent?
You get to pick one item off my wall.
Okay.
As a group.
As a group, Robin. As a group. Fully knowing we'll just let Robin whatever she wants.
He unfurls that wanted poster from earlier and places it on the desk. I'm going to give you all the intel I know about Robbie Letwang right now. He is a elven bandit who roams the kingdom of Gnashvyl, hoping to rob easy marks. But the fact of the matter is, lately, he's gotten bigger ambitions. Wants to be known as the king of thieves around here. And to do that, he's had to rob from one of the most high-tech devices we have out here. Have you ever heard of a train?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Well, this guy has been robbing trains left and right. Now, I have reason to believe that there is one location he will attempt to steal from next. Based on all the trains he has robbed, there is one place that he has not. It's called Outlaw's Butte. It's out west a few miles. If you can get there, and if you can find Letwang, our deal stands. But until you bring me what he has taken, or Robbie himself, dead or alive, I don't have much of a preference, I will not be able to give you what you want. Do we have an understanding, folks?
Yeah. I think we can do that.
I wish I could give you more help than this, but the fact of the matter is we only have the one horse. We're the literal definition of a one-horse town. You're gonna have to walk, is what I'm saying. And here's the thing. In the heat, this time of year, it could be brutal. So I'd advise you to pace yourselves. But also, if you feel like you can hurry, that'd be great too. I can't officially claim to be picky.
Okay, but what if two of us can fly? Can Reed have the horse?
No, that horse belongs to me.
No, it's his horse.
Fine.
I'm just wondering, if you could fly, why didn't you fly here?
Well, because how
Feels
would
like that would have
Reed
been a lot
got
faster
here?
than walking.
What Reed got here?
I
He
can
can't
make the
fly.
trek.
I can't
You couldn't carry him?
I could carry him probably. I mean,
I want to stay with my friend.
yeah, I could carry
Just
him.
Do yourself a favor, don't get too attached. Around these parts, it's quite easy to get yourself killed. Now get out of my office.
What's this guy on about?
So yeah, you guys have deduced by now that this guy, Riff, is trying to put on the appearance of a tough sheriff, but he has no idea what the hell's going on. I don't think that you guys have any reason to believe that he knows the stem is powerful.
Okay.
Yeah, his
To him,
only
it's just another
exclamation
trophy.
was value.
How did he come across the stem though? Like, how did he become in possession of it?
I don't think we can. I don't think
He's
we have
already
time
shooing
to
us
ask
out.
him. I don't think he's interested in. Yeah, we gotta go.
So do you guys begin the trek to Outlaw's Butte, or do you want to do anything in town first?
I imagine like we've been on the road for a while. I think we need to chill.
Yeah, I think we just need to try and plan out what the next steps are. We probably should refill like rations and things and do that
Yep.
kind of stuff before we head
This
out
town-
to this supposed desert.
The town is very small, but you do notice that there is a saloon open to the public. So I'm going to say that you guys head in there, get a table, that sort of thing. It's a very empty place. You get the sense that a lot of people are scared to come out of their homes.
There is a
Gnomish bartender. There's a piano that plays itself. But the place is, you know, if you were outside, a tumbleweed would blow through it.
and I would eat it. Yeah, let's sit in order.
just kind of take a moment and look around and make sure we're not within. Like, I know that he says he's not letting strangers in, but that doesn't mean that there's not people already within that might be part of Robbie's ears, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want to be talking about the plans or what we know of the staff and things, well, maybe Robbie doesn't know what it does.
You guys can do that. My eyes are focused squarely on the piano. I'm not hearing a word you're saying.
It plays itself. But I do think that I'd like to throw a perception or an insight to tell us, probably perception, if there's anything in here that might be beneficial to us to know, or, well, because history wouldn't work because we don't really know this.
Yeah, we don't know
town.
this place.
So yeah, then give me perception. Anyone who wants to.
I'm not.
13.
25.
Holy
Oh
shit.
wow. Okay. Like I said, everyone is terrified to come out of their homes. However, there is a gnomish bartender working the bar as if he is expecting people to show up. That is all I will say.
I guess we just chill here then.
Do you want to go look at the piano, Robin?
Yes.
Why don't you go look at the piano?
I like waddle over there and I just like admire it. I get my head like all way too close up in it. I'm just like
The bartender sort of
I
looks at
am,
you like
that's
you're
the point.
crazy. Yeah, he just kind of like shrugs it off and goes back to work. I am going to say that we fast forward a bit in time to, let's say, a couple hours later. You
Okay.
are all still hanging out in the saloon making plans. As you do, you hear a noise, a train's horn, specifically.
Oh no. Should we maybe keep an eye on that guy? Do you guys think we should, or do you think that's who the bartender's waiting for them to come through after they've been done with the train?
What was that sound? What was that?
That would be a
Train
train
Are you
horn.
asking that to the bartender, or are you just sort of asking that to the universe?
To my friends. I don't know what it is.
It's a train horn.
What is that?
It's a steam-powered locomotive. It takes supplies or people along a set of tracks to different locations.
Don't like it.
You'll be okay. We got you. But yeah, are we thinking that we're gonna get some chaos going on here with this train, or
Is there a way to figure out if it was coming in or going out?
You would
Like
have to
if we-
exit the saloon to do that.
okay? So what do you want to do, Reed? I'm worried that
Okay,
Robin's
how
gonna
about-
be too.
No, how about in response to my like fear instinct kicking in as the sound happens, I'm gonna go outside and immediately try to like I don't know if I want to use flying speed or anything for that. I just want to like perch on top of the building and get a good look around.
Okay, what you see is a distant, I say distant, I mean like edge of the horizon distant. You see a train going by. There are no trains in the city of, well, it's not even a city, the town of Red Road.
Mm-hmm.
That train is very far away. You do see something else, Robin, from the rooftop. You
Do I need
see
to roll?
sort of a big plateau of rock, about halfway, maybe a little more, to where the train is. It's difficult to glean distance from this far away, but there is sort of a huge rock formation. Can you roll a quick history check for me?
Oh boy. Me of all people. All right. 11 minus 1, so that's going to be 10.
You don't remember the important thing about this rock, and that's kind of all you get.
Big rock.
But what you did just figure out is sort of a sense of direction, which I would not discount.
Mm-hmm.
Big rock over there, scary thing further that way. Okay.
I would like to try and talk to the bartender.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
just
sitting there.
Several hours.
I didn't get a chance to before we fast forwarded.
Okay, so then, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna
Flashback.
rewind the clock a bit.
Yeah.
And interaction take place during the time skip.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well,
Kieran,
we'll get
you approach
information
the
that we've been
bartender.
retroactively using.
I will
Yes.
approach the bartender just kind of casually, just to not seem threatening.
What can I get you?
Hey, you gotta give me your strongest whiskey.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Been a day, man.
Okay. But don't say I didn't warn yous. And he takes out a bottle, fills up a tiny, tiny glass.
Mm-hmm.
Do you drink it?
What's your con mod? +3?
Yeah, my con mod's +3.
Well, your con save is +3, so that's good. Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, a Constitution save feels right for this.
Yeah, of course it does.
8.
You breathe fire as you down it because it is so strong.
Breathe fire.
So yeah, so you start breathing fire because of the involuntary reflex that it triggers within you. And the gnome is like, yeah, that's about right. It's obvious to me that you're from out of town, which is interesting because the sheriff is outlawing that.
we're
So-
friends with a friend of his.
That guy doesn't have friends. He just has people who enable him during his long, pointless speeches.
And you're not one of those people?
You saw the size of his sword, right?
Yeah.
Impulsive guy, itchy trigger finger. I don't want to be on the business end of the sword.
I would not want that either. That sounds
Big.
sounds like a rough town to live in. What keeps you here?
Well, I'm from Hard Rock originally. Most of us gnomes are. And I came here because I wanted to get away from the mines.
Mm.
But it turns out that it's very dangerous to live here because, I mean, I'm sure you've heard about the robbers.
Yeah,
got the whole
were
spiel.
similar
Wanna know
to
something
the
crazy?
robbers.
Up until recently, those guys were my biggest patrons.
Do you know what changed?
The sheriff, he scared him out of town. After they took all his stuff, he got real mad. Killed a bunch of them.
As for the survivors, I mean, they skipped town. Can you blame them?
They don't want the smoke.
So when they're here, do they talk about their plans and like what they're gonna do? Do we know why? Do you have any idea why they robbed the sheriff specifically?
I think that Latwang kid has something to prove. You get that guy drunk enough, he'll tell you anything. Here's the deal.
That guy, he's
And I can't believe I'm saying this given the industry he's in.
100% Nepo baby.
His parents are great thieves, and he wants to be just like them. So he's robbing every place he can, trying to make it up to mom and dad. And he ticks off the sheriff. Sheriff gets pissed. Sheriff kills a bunch of guys, and now I have no business.
Do you know what all they stole from the sheriff? Because he only
Just
told us
that one
about.
thing. That
Because he
rock.
told us. Sorry. Continue.
No, you go ahead. I was
Okay.
being rude.
Because he told us they stole a bunch of stuff, but one specific thing.
Yeah, they robbed our bank, but they only took one thing from the sheriff, and that was that weird rock he had. It was like he said it was a cosmic something. I don't know.
Mm.
Okay. And it's a rock thing?
Yeah, sort of a crystal.
Yeah, because the sheriff made it sound like they took all of his stuff. And that's why
Yeah.
he's so pressed about them being in town and stuff.
If somebody stole from me, I'd be pretty pissed too.
I mean, yeah, it's not the best feeling in the world to have your stuff taken.
So
So
I
I
get
get-
where he's coming from. Problem is, that guy would just blather on about everything. It's hard to care after a while. It
Yeah.
seems, and I don't want to presume because the customer's always right and all that. You guys seem interested in returning the stuff that was stole.
Yeah, we're trying to return the stolen stuff, so him saying that a bunch was taken and you saying it was the bank and then just his cosmic stem thing.
Yeah.
kind of
Alright.
isn't lining things up for us.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm
Okay.
gonna give you directions. And you guys are gonna pay for the drink that you just bought. It's real expensive.
Okay.
So, that big rock thing that you probably saw, that's Outlaw's Butte.
I'll give you 3 guesses as to who hangs out there. Don't ask how I know this stuff. Call it a trade secret.
Anyway,
That is where you want to go. I guarantee you'll run into Latwang, or at least someone who knows him.
All right. Thank you for that. And how much is the drink?
he sort of like thinks about it for a second, so you can tell he's gonna tell you that it costs more than it is. Let's say 100 gold.
Pretty steep.
Well, you already drank it, so if you don't pay for it, I'm gonna tell the sheriff about it, and he doesn't like thieves, as you're well aware. No one comes to the saloon anymore. I gotta keep the doors open somehow.
Okay.
I just noticed something on his sheet here. It says he's carrying 69 pounds and his gold total is 420.
Amazing.
I did not do that on purpose.
It's a sign from the gods.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pay for it.
He helped us out. He deserves a little bit
He
extra.
gave us a lot of info, and
He pockets the gold under the counter and he goes, "You've done me an incredible service. Thank you."
Thank you for your
you've helped us a
hospitality.
lot, thank you.
Hey, you're welcome, kid. Now kindly get out. You all, I'm assuming, are about to begin to head to the butte. Is that correct?
What time is it though?
We've caught back up with the present. So you have just done your scan of the area from atop the saloon. It is mid-afternoon.
We've still been on the road for a while.
If you guys are thinking about staying the night, I will say that may affect things later. I can't, tell you how.
I mean,
But the time you
generally
choose to leave does matter.
Yeah, generally that's to be expected. I guess. Do we want to? I have to not metagame so much. I have to not jump out of character. I need to make decisions that I actually would.
Mm.
I would say we could press on. It's not too late in the day, and by the time we get farther out in the desert, the sun will be setting, and it'll be less warm.
And we know where Cool we're off. coming from.
And we know where we're going.
If it's dark, does that benefit us or them more?
My eyes see better at night.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we can just walk back if we can't make it all the way.
So the vote is yes, yes, yes in terms of going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head out.
Sorry for being so overly thorough about that. I just have to make sure because when we change environments, it's a bit of a
process.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you head off. I need everyone here to do a quick survival check.
Dirty 20.
You want survival?
Shit. 9.
5.
Kieran takes a point of exhaustion from the heat. That's all that check was for. Moving along. You guys are trekking through the desert. Very monotonous, not a lot to talk about here. You pass a cactus occasionally, but the sun is beginning to set. You are nearing this giant, towering piece of rock jutting out of the desert sand. This is sort of a specific reference, but in the American Southwest desert, there are a lot of civilizations where they sort of like drill holes into the rock to make their homes. You can tell that this drilling was done pretty recently. And there's a lot of just supplies just kind of haphazardly strewn about. No one is around. But what you do see is a nearby rail that just sort of stretches forward.
Like a train
It's a metal
rail?
rail. It looks a little bit rusted.
What kind of rail are you
like
meaning?
it's seen some use.
Like train
A
car
metal
or
looking- less like a train
like
track,
a rail you
more
can
like-
grind on?
A handrail?
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of language.
I was said
Yeah.
So
if you
not
do
a
tricks,
train rail or
I will
Sonic?
give you heroic inspiration.
I'll do one. My
shit.
acrobatics is +3. 13.
You do a sick ollie.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Nice.
Will I be if I? Okay, if I fuck this up, which I have a +2, so I'm feeling a little okay about it. But
You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna remove that point of exhaustion for the ollie.
Okay, that works. Take the exhaustion off.
Nice.
That's what we're gonna do because I found that very funny. Okay,
That is funny.
I gotta focus up here. So you see this rail just sort of stretching forward into the desert, and the sun is beginning to set. You're underneath Outlaw's Butte. You can see these sort of etching sort of temporary homes in the rock. You have a lot of options before you. What do you do?
I think we should maybe try to investigate. Is it etchings like words or just the etchings into the homes? Like,
So those etchings that I was referring to are the entrances to sort of homes that have been carved into
Can
the
I
rock.
perception to see
Okay.
what materials and supplies you mentioned were just laying about?
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
Oh, investigation.
definitely-
That'll be
Gotcha.
investigation.
Oh, I was gonna hop in on that, but if it's
I got a
investigation, I'm
6.
not gonna go well. Yeah, I just want perception.
I got 18 for investigation.
Okay. After performing an incredible skateboard trick without a skateboard, you are scanning the area and you see sort of very rudimentary, almost like camping supplies. Wood
Ah.
for a fire, extra clothes, things like that. What is most interesting to you is a makeshift workbench for wood carving. You see sort of the ashes of what was being made here, not the literal ashes, just like scrapped pieces of wood. You think that they were trying to make something to go on the rail.
Were they? How
They
many
definitely
sick-ass
made just
skateboards
wooden
do you think they made?
skateboards.
I'm definitely immediate roll to determine any shinies in the vicinity for me to snag.
Okay,
Uh,
give me a roll.
That was 14 perception.
You do notice one thing. It's not as shiny as it could be because it has been covered in rust and sand. There are a couple discarded pieces of metal at the workbench that look like they are supposed to be attached to some sort of device. What's interesting is the shape. Narrow at one end, wide at the other. Cones made of metal.
Ooh.
Oh,
I pick one up and I peck it a little bit.
what's
It hurts.
it made of? Oh.
Metal.
No.
I give it to Kieran.
Thank you. If I
Kieran,
hold it,
if
do I
you
know any
want-
more of what it is? If I'm looking,
Kieran.
if I'm inspecting it,
You know what? This feels like a history check.
yeah.
Or you know
16.
what? No, this would be nature.
Oh, nature. Okay, I can do that too. Let me.
Well, that'd be a 14 still.
It's 14. Unless you want me to re-roll.
No, I think you're good. Here's what you know. Metal of this kind is pretty hard to find. Would it be fair for me to say that during the war you served in a bunch of different places?
Yes, I hail from Hard Rock though.
Hard Rock is exactly where this is from. Hard Rock has a thriving mining industry, as you heard from the bartender earlier,
hmm
and that's where this metal is from, without a doubt.
So seeing it this far south
Interesting,
is
yeah.
abnormal.
It is hard. Felt bad. Don't want to do that again.
I'm going to say that by now the sun is about halfway to fully setting.
So do we want to stay here? If we're staying here, guys, do we want to try and stay in one of the little home hole things, or do we want to find somewhere to kind of hide? And
If we
pitch
do
camp?
that, I definitely want to take like the campfire supplies.
Yeah.
But I don't want to just hide in a used location.
Okay. I do have a tinder box
Yeah,
and torches, so.
So it sounds like you guys are thinking about camping here.
Mhm.
Is that
Oh, I
a group
have
sentiment?
Wait, I have a horse.
What you
And
have?
And
a
you've been
horse?
holding
I have
out
a
on me
horse.
this
Wait a
whole
minute.
time?
I'm so sorry.
The horse has not come up. Well,
It's
that
on
would have
my
been
sheet.
helpful a while ago.
It's on my sheet. I have a horse. I thought I did. I was
Okay.
really confused. I was like, I have a horse because I have animal handling specifically because I have a horse.
All right. Time for me to make a retcon.
Oh God.
Let's go.
I'm so sorry.
You have
the
had
second one.
access to a horse the entire time. In fact, you did an ollie on the horse. Okay, can we agree that the horse is named Ollie now?
Yeah.
Ollie the
fine.
horse, your loyal sidekick, who has definitely been there every step of the way. Ollie the retcon horse is there.
So then,
So I'm not out of
flying
leg
Ollie.
pain.
Hold on. What's Pharaoh saying?
No, it's fine. It was nothing. I was just saying that if Reed rides the horse, you two can fly.
True.
So then, do I get the heroic inspiration instead of the removed level of exhaustion that wouldn't have existed because I would have been flying?
No, because you didn't tell me about the horse. I have to know
Oh.
these things.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. I was a joke. I was mostly.
I mean, that's more of a question for you not reading the sheet.
Oh, okay.
You do
all
have
right.
you do have my sheet.
Here's the thing about that is, anyway, moving on. So,
Here's the thing. It's clobbering time.
it's clobbering time. Okay. I need to lock in here. This is already off the rails, pun absolutely intended. So, you're all staying the night at the camp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to fast forward through time again.
Okay.
A couple hours pass. Nothing super interesting happens. Reed, you pocket those camping supplies that you mentioned, and then you hear a couple sounds. A train horn, a bunch of loud combat noises, and then a metal sort of scratching, and it's getting louder. Something comes towards you on the rail.
Rolling stealth immediately. Shit. Okay. 10.
Anyone else want to try for stealth?
I'll throw it.
Oh God, babe.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to try for stealth at all.
If you rolled it, I have to accept it. Unfortunately,
I threw a
No,
10.
That was an at 1. It'd be a 4 total.
so none of you succeed at this stealth check,
Yeah.
which is fair. You are out in the open.
with a horse.
You see coming down the rail a wooden handcar. A handcar is
It's the seesaw.
It's that thing you pump.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the big seesaw. That was
Yeah.
mostly for the folks at home. So you see a handcar coming down, and then another, and then another. You see a bunch of really intimidating looking bandits pumping the cars, carrying bags of stolen loot from a train. You are immediately spotted by them. As they approach, it becomes obvious what those metal cones were for. Those were for attaching the handcar to the rail. As the bandits, all of whom are wearing matching, black coverings over their faces, masks essentially, one removes their mask, revealing the face of Robbie the Twang underneath. And he is pissed. He's also oddly not surprised that you're here. He walks over. Well, what have we here?
Santa Claus, huh?
Ooh,
I do
Sorry.
declare, boys, it looks like we have some company.
we just vibing.
You're just vibing. Yes. Well, here is what's so interesting about that lie that you just told. We had a feeling we might be joined by a certain group of meddlers tonight. One of the bandits is very short, unmasks. It's the bartender.
Oh,
Uh-oh, you were set up. The bandits surround you, and they look like they want to fight. But Robbie, oddly enough, stops them. Now hold your horses there, Jerome. We don't want to tire those knuckles. Here's what's going to happen. We are going to have a little chat with our friends here, and I think that they may be able to earn their way out of this predicament. The sheriff put you up to this, didn't he?
but depends on what you mean by put you up.
No.
I do.
Is
I
that
do
a-
a big no, and I roll.
Deception or a bit?
I roll probably disadvantage on deception.
Okay, go for it. I'm never going to stop that from happening.
Damn, okay, 17.
He empathizes with you. You see, my parents, they never appreciated me. And I get the feeling that yours might not care for you much either.
No!
I recognize that no, that is the no of somebody who knows that they are capable of more, but is trapped in a lifestyle that prevents them from breaking those chains. Do I read you correctly?
No!
Are you
Bruh.
going to say no, no matter what I ask you?
No!
Okay, Robin.
Not particularly
take a breath.
inspiring. Look, what I was going to do, my friends, was offer you a deal. Sheriff wants his stupid rock back, whatever. Here's what I'm thinking. You had the guts to bamboozle the old man to get into town.
Bamboozle?
What's a boozle?
Here is what I propose. You are going to help me rob the next train. In exchange, I will let you go free without having my friends here beat you senseless.
But
You're gonna have to renounce your alliance to the sheriff.
I don't think we actually had a full alliance to the sheriff. He just kind of picked us because we have a mutual friend, a mutual acquaintance, I should say.
And who might this mutual acquaintance be? Someone
No.
rich, perhaps?
Their name's Nunya.
The big burly guy, Jerome, steps up. He goes, I'll do it, boss. None of your what?
None your business.
God damn it!
And he just runs away frustrated. He runs away and then immediately turns around. I want to kill him, boss. He got me. And he goes, yeah, we all knew that was coming. You have a couple seconds now, critical seconds, to make a decision. Are you going to help the sheriff or are you going to help the bandits? This
Bandits.
decision.
Okay, so we have Decibel on our side, technically, right now. But we did hear from the bartender that the sheriff doesn't actually have friends, he has enablers. So are we sure that Decibel is actually going to pick his side if we go with the bandits who currently have the stem that we need? This is mostly between me and Reed, as Robin is existentially upset in the corner. I'm just still rubbing her.
I'm not upset. Well, I'm not sad. I'm pissed at the idea of train.
I don't know. The fact that the bartender gave us that detail, but then is now blatantly standing in front of us as a liar. I don't.
But I feel like this was the scenario we were meant to be in, and he was leading us to it because he has something on
You
the
think we were
sheriff that
coerced
still
into
yet
this
don't know.
position?
Yes.
You know, here's something you can do. You can roll insight on the bartender if you would like to know his intentions.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm staring so like pissed at him right now for lying to us, so I'm gonna do that. 13.
You get the sense that he had no ulterior motive besides getting you here. He didn't know what was going to happen when you got here. He didn't know if they were going to kill you or what. He just knew that it would be good for him to report you to his boss, effectively.
Okay. Oh, I have an even better athletics stat. Anyway,
Yeah. Oh my god.
okay. So we need to decide right now. Are we staying here or are we going to run? We can fly. We have Big Horse. It is a draft horse, so it doesn't run very quickly, technically.
Yeah,
because it's
they're
not a
more
race
show
horse.
horses.
Draft horses are like the kind that pull the
Mhm.
sleighs and they're workhorses. Like Ollie could keep pace with us if we flew, but it leaves Reed
Here's what
in danger.
Here's what Robin's thinking right now. If I fly immediately up and go hide in one of these holes, how much of a drop could I get on whoever is trying to come get me?
It would be tough because you have already
Managed to... You're basically in the center. If you tried to run, if you tried to fly, they would get attacks of opportunity and we would go into combat.
Right, okay.
In my instinct, I will tell you, as you know, my history and things, my instinct is to side with rebels, which is what I would say that
Ultimately,
the bandits are.
picking them is the decision that gets us closer to what we've been asked to retrieve.
So it seems like the majority opinion is Team Bandits.
It's up to Robin at this point.
I don't see a way out, so I guess we'll do it.
Excellent. I knew as soon as I saw you that this was going to be a great partnership. So, gather around where's the campfire? Jerome, the campfire was right here and now it's gone. Where's the campfire? I don't know, boss. Imagine we're the bandits and they're stealing from us. All right. Well, gather around the empty area of sand where a campfire used to be as I clue you in on the plan. And on that note, that is going to do it for episode 2 of FerroDice. We will catch back up with the bandits of Heroes next episode. See you then.
Fuck Terror.